We're back in DayZ on Xbox, and we got the brand new 1.02 update that just released. So we talked about this before, kind of a preview of what to expect based on the PC version. So now we fully have the notes and details. I'd like to first start by mentioning, and this is from their information, that there was a downtime involved, but it should be gone now. And this update is not addressing the issue with some player characters not being saved properly. This is something that's currently still being investigated. There are zombies near me because I spawned in and the world hadn't loaded, and I still saw zombies everywhere. Players affected by this issue will experience character inventory rollbacks. These are rollbacks that are a preventative measure that they introduced to prevent your characters from getting deleted or being locked from playing. That doesn't seem to have affected me, I don't think. Do I not have my gun? Nope, I got my gun. Okay. Oh wow, you can actually... Am I talking right now? Is that what that is in the bottom? No, okay. Or is that the sound I'm making? Okay, so in the bottom left corner, there's now a sound icon, so you can see when you're making noise. Isn't that cool? I'm just trying to do this so you can actually see what that is. So we're going to break everything down, but first we're gonna kind of deal with the zombies. Oh, are they like locked in? Yeah. Okay. Well, that solves that problem. I think I grabbed some pills last time. So chronologically, this episode is after the one that comes out tomorrow, which is actually pretty good, at least I thought. So hope you guys are enjoying the content. So there's a new vehicle. There's the Olga 24. This is a high-end executive level car. It's a 4-door sedan, easily able to reach top speeds on the roads. There's new firearms. We have the LAR. It is a select fire rifle. LAR is used by a specialized military force. It comes with 20-round magazine using .308 caliber bullets. The M70 Tundra. It's a bolt action hunting rifle using .308 caliber ammunition. Ugh. Oh, it looks like they changed the kind of thing on the left-hand side there, the equipment thing. Anyways, we're going to get to the rest of the list in a sec here. I just want to kind of move spots a bit. So I was going to continue my farm building here because there's a water area, but that will be delayed because we've got the update that I wasn't sure was going to be out yet. I had planned for it kind of being next week. Do zombies just spawn inside buildings now? Is that like a thing, or did somebody chase them in here? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous today. New and improved weapon attachments, usable backup iron sight on the ATOG, compensator for the Mosin 91/30, a mini sight, which is a small red dot sight. You might know it from like Call of Duty and stuff. Shh, zombies. Shh. An RVN sight, individual zeroing of iron sight and telescopic sight for compatible items. We've got new clothing. We've got a holster and pouch for the plate carrier vest, an assault vest, and its butt pack. And other things that are to note: possibility to kill an infected in a melee, from the back. Changes to night lighting, and new noise indicator to encourage stealthy gameplay. As you can see. Can we do this? No. Die. Choose a placement inside. That doesn't make sense. Powdered milk. Oh, sick. So there are some issues. This update is not addressing issue characters. Yeah, we just talked about that. So FPS drops in bigger towns. I guess these are known issues. Individual melee hit registration issues against affected. Going conscious with an open map can cause freezes. Combination locks for the 1.01 patch can cause issues. Player is not able to move to the right in vicinity. Second plus line, I don't know what that is. Crash after suspending title and switching accounts. Favorited and previously played filters and server browser aren't working. True dat. Game freezes when holding a large item, barrel generator, and making shrug or surrender gesture. Release candidate? I don't know. Item description remains on screen. Zeroing down and VoIP are in the same, or using the same input down on the D-pad. Here's zombies. I don't know where they're coming from. Combining items in the quick slot isn't working. That's not great. Base building, character picks up wrong item. Base building, unable to see the built lower frame until respawn. Unable to unzoom a hunting scope once zoomed. That's a bit weird. 1PN51 scope day-night mode inverted. That's even more strange. Where are the zombie sounds coming from? I feel like somebody was running through here and all the zombies would like chase them. Players walking and scrolling simultaneously. Server sorting by full empty doesn't work. That's also true. Having a container with items in the hand and escaping using RTLT creates oddities afterwards. So there are new added things, but we're gonna switch scenery a bit. I'm kind of glad it's getting a little bit dark, I think. Really can't tell these days in this game. Yeah, somebody else was through here, I think. Pretty sure that's why all the zombies are all sorted weirdly. Anyways, it should have a better luminescence. We're going to go over that in a sec in the patch notes, but nighttime is supposed to be slightly different. But aside from that, I apologize for if the gameplay is a little bit dark. I know how that's annoying. I don't like it either, but that's not good. Yeah, now I'm scared. Because I can't see anything because my screen actually uses darkness correctly. And that was definitely a shot. I don't know if they were just shooting at zombies or if they were shooting at people. I guess either or are scary. Okay, so they added some things. Olga 24 with attachments, the Lar with attachments, M70 Tundra, the .308 Win ammunition, assault vest, utility butt pack, plate carrier holster and pouches, mini red dot with RBN sight, mini red dot sights now compatible with the CR75 and the BK133 as well. Functional back iron sights on ATOG, optics, precise weapon lifting by weapon length, HUD, noise indicator, ability to one-hit infected from behind with select items, particle effects visible on the inventory player character. I don't know. Inventory character has item in hands. Yeah, we see that. And client-side personal nightlight. Environment is subtly lit or illuminated from the camera at night to save players from being completely blind without a light source. Yeah, I'm not really seeing that. Unless it's more lit. I don't know. You should be seeing it. It'll look different on YouTube compared to what I'm seeing. Mazda 91/30 compensator. A independent firearm zeroing for iron sights and scopes. Hand cramp for brain disease. Injury animation is visible in inventory view. Interesting. Injury, yep. Footstep sounds for movement inside tents. Footstep scuff sounds for grass surfaces. Sounds for unlock/unlock door action. I guess we can actually try that. Yeah, okay. And the unlock. Neat. So I guess that's going to let people know when something's being locked. Interesting. Sound animation or sounds for combination locks. Sound animation events for heavy hit animations. New set for sounds for male infected. Interesting. I guess the old zombies sounded too feminine? I don't know. Sounds for hot and freezing character animation. Foley sounds for movement with heavy items in hand. Power generator, barrel, tents, sea chest. Sea chest? What's the sea chest? Is that like a translation error? I don't know what that is. Sounds for pick up and drop. Action for various items. Position dispersion. When infected, cannot see target, but can hear it. Muzzle flash effect from the muzzle compensator. Tutorial inventory screen and a logout timer. Disable quick logout. So we're going to switch servers now because I shut off the darkness and everything like that. Okay, well, if you were hearing shots, we appear to have joined in during and a shootout of sorts, I guess, is going on, so we're gonna have to be a little bit careful. So they fix things. Server crash caused by in-game actions. Server/client errors upon loading weapon. Client error when manipulating vehicle parts. Oh no, server error when manipulating vehicle parts. Client error when equipping the bandana. Got more to go over, but people are shooting like crazy. Just like locking doors. Error when manipulating radios, when manipulating barrel, when manipulating dead infected, when disconnecting near a radio control panel, removing wind logs from a fence or watchtower, error when attaching combination locks, removing rag from the mouth, suicide with weapon, where that's coming from, multitude of environmental issues, model adjustments, object collisions, incorrect LEDs, various high key poses, base building, electricity items, seed packets, ammunition, vehicle parts, blending of textures on the skybox, previously causing sudden flashes, weak dynamic lights during dusk and dawn. Items can be picked up through walls, texture artifacts on the crosshair. Player can skip vomiting by staying crouched. Player can skip vomiting by jumping. Salute gesture keeps items in hand. Keep in mind these are fixes, guys. These are all fixed things. Just so you know. Just trying to be specific so you have an idea. That sounded really close. I don't know if I'm getting shot at or... I don't know if it's lagging like crazy. Just seems like a bit of a scary town to be in. And I just want to get an idea of what's going on with the shooting. See, this lockpick is like such a godsend in this. Makes a huge difference. No, I think the zombie was like frozen, so I don't know if someone was shooting at it, but that shot sounded so close, so... We're just going to chill out for a sec and try to get through this list. BK-133 does not change textures according to damage states. FPS drop when dismantling / destroying base building parts. Barbed wire attached to fence will now move properly when opening gate. Player does not get proper damage when standing in flames. So be careful about standing in flames now, guys. See, why aren't these zombies activated by the gun sounds? Like, I can hear the gun sounds. Maybe they adjusted the zombies. I don't know. We'll keep going. Players not get proper. Driving over a character with a vehicle does not inflict damage. Some gestures with weapons make arms twitch. Infected do not inflict any damage to animals. Players become deformed for others while sitting in a car. Oh, is that why the wolves were like just able to slaughter the zombies? That's funny. No, let's follow this zombie. Well, not follow him, but try to see where he's headed to get an idea of where the shots are coming from. So it's close then. Okay. We're just going to have to be careful. Windows cannot be destroyed for some of the vehicles. Projectile impacts do not alert infected. Swap clothing items can remain in character inventory when standing in the vicinity. Song off mods in 91/30 with attached optic loaded ammo deletes the item completely. Players are able to access dismantle actions on towers from the outside. Item size, they always seem to fix that one, but yet it seems to still be a thing. Which I think is kind of funny. I'm trying to like get an idea of where this guy is. You can see the shot, or hear the shots, but it's got to be really close because the zombie is moving there. Attacking infected clip through the player. That was annoying. Hunting scope allows looking through walls. That is absolutely hilarious. And would have been funny. Just making sure I'm on the right shoulder thing here. Good. Hunting scope. Crafting improvised suppressor takes 1% from the duct tape. Collision of packed car tent remains in the middle of the unpacked car tent. Weapons cannot be reloaded while lying on the back. Handheld optic binoculars and rangefinder. Sorry, there's not a whole lot going on action-wise. I'm just trying to understand where this guy is so I don't get killed. While loading off a huge list of things because this is a big update. Weapons cannot be reloaded while lying on the back. Handheld optic binoculars are not usable. We went over that. AIs might get stuck midair after being killed by a vehicle. Enduro helmet attachments are out of place in inventory. Fixed Fitting of localized item names and tooltips and headers, electric devices, spotlight, kibble reel getting unplugged after server restart, server crash upon respawn, FX45 was not functional. Getting shot underwater put the character into a falling animation, the first gunshot caused FPS drop. Server VMEs related to the in-game map fixed. These are all fixes, still going through that, guys. Character noise indicator not being present, character noise indicator not showing appropriate values. Collision of base building objects remaining after their parts have been detached. Rangefinder drawing its value on client screen, sorted client error interface between rangefinders. When opening doors for the first time, the whole building model can move slightly. That's weird. Client error connected to the player presence indicator. Client side crash connecting to base building feature. Fence gate cannot be opened after server restart. Fence can be walked through after server restart. Client error tied to base building. Ruined tires can now affect vehicle behavior. I wonder if that guy died or not. Very curious about that. Ruined tires now affect vehicle behavior, fire geometry for offshore worker infected types, invisible dynamic events, custom objects, adjusted MRDS post-process on FX to make it more usable. Tuna can miss the open action in certain conditions. Players nearby manipulating with a compass? What the heck? Stacks of .308 ammo spawning with 0 quantity. The player now dies probably from hypothermia, preventing client errors and other issues. Only one player in a VON conversation can hear the others. Vehicle radiator cannot be refilled until the car has been started. Character movement speed synchronization, where character moves as if aiming down sights when they're not. Holy, client error connected to using a water bottle on a fireplace, leaving ADS on vehicle actions. Server browser crash during network cable disconnect. Equipping from vicinity can be done using Y and B for inventory. Base building players can move fences, gates, and watchtower using inventory. Radial menu player cannot equip and hide item without leaving quick bar slot. Remove iron sights on left trigger tap. Remove iron sights on left bumper tap while holding left trigger. Iron sights on left trigger tap. Oh, okay. Interesting. Iron sights on left bumper on double tap while holding the left trigger. Oh, okay. So you actually have to go to first person to actually zoom in now? Is that what that means? Okay. That's exciting. Can't equip items from the vicinity. Character barrel rolls while moving in inventory and prone? What? Selecting main category and gestures menu doesn't bring you to a presumed subcategory. I remember that being an issue. Missing capacity info for containers. Tooltips are missing. Zombies inventory. Split action wide and missing in toolbar info. FPS drops when opening inventory in the vicinity with multiple others. Closing container breaks. Inf scrolling. First container stays highlighted. First container header not shown when scrolling. Upwards radial menu doesn't work with sensitivities. This is so like... Sorry if it's boring. It's like a zombie walking around. But geez, there's a lot of stuff. First container stays highlighted. First container header not shown when scrolling upwards. Radial menu doesn't work with sensitivities toned down to a bare minimum. It's possible to use a quick slot menu in car. Server scrolling freezes after refresh. The server's favorite server is not saved after restarting. Players cannot switch between using user actions in a car. Respawn button gets skipped after dying. Game displaying wrong copyright year. That's odd. Warning message: your character will die after pressing respawn button pops up when player is already dead. Rangefinder binoculars not usable. Title crashes Xbox Home at various points during gameplay. The title enters an indefinite responsive using hold to talk feature. Title crash after while I'm in the main menu or during gameplay. Controller message do not show during loading. And we've got some tweaked things, but we're going to move around a bit so I can get a breather. I feel like some kind of weird lock person, you know, like in the movies they got that guy that has like the keys. I haven't heard gunshots in a while, so that kind of scares me a bit. The goal was to plant like a garden around here. This area seems really hostile. I think I heard somebody already destroyed my garden, so that kind of hurts my feeling. They've tweaked some things. They changed the weather simulation, has been reworked, improving the network synchronization and lowering its performance cost. Clouds still look good, so that's nice. I like what they did with the clouds. So I wonder what, like, who's shooting? How do they have so much ammo? Improved the impact of dynamic lights on surfaces, including the roads. Minor tweaks to the global lighting config. Alpha channel of mud texture mud road texture, so it's lit up properly with dynamic lights. Inventory blur intensity is now half of its previous value. Items located in fireplace cargo will now be burned to ruined state instead of badly damaged. Damage system for ADA 4x4. Central economy, minor adjustments. Again, these are all tweaked items. Item view, bounding box enlargement. When attachments are added, improved behavior of all light sources, fade in / fade out effects, and more. Light sources slowly fade out when they are low on energy instead of suddenly going completely dark. Slightly darkened breath vapor particles to avoid glowing at night. That would be funny. Like a glow from that. Central economy adjustments. Ooh. Item view, bounding box enlargement attachments are added. Improved behavior of all lighting sources. Oh, we already went over that. Slightly darkened breath. Yeah. Improved behavior of smoking chambers on all guns. Smoke escapes only while the chamber is open. Decreased intensity of all light sources during daytime. Reflector surface of all light sources now shines properly. Chem-light illumination radius increased. Torch is now always transformed to stick when its rags are removed from it. Oh, there's zombies over there. I don't know, it's all the random shots. Bear trap damage output is now dynamic. It always causes the victim to start limping, but it won't kill them unless their health is already critical. Significantly improved the quality of vehicle smoke particles during high speed. Melee weapons to enemy with the spine 3 bone. Different shoulder animation. Sides of entity create network messages in game map behavior. I have a really bad feeling about this. Isn't affected. Significantly improved the quality of vehicle smoke particles during high speed. Oh, we already went over that. Sorry. All particles are now preloaded during the game's initial loading. Full auto fire mode is set at default on all relevant weapons. Infected are less perceptive in terms of sounds in general. Limited vision at night, thank God. Blood and health regeneration slowed by roughly a third. Whew. Damn. Water energy metabolism slowed down by approximately 1/5. Increased water energy and health penalty by approximately a half when heat comfort is low / high. Sounds like the chirps are increased. Chem-light illumination range lowered to 7.5 meters. Updated tourist trail map, model, and textures. Ooh, so the trails are going to matter more, because I've been talking about that recently a bit more. Lowered the infected alertness caused by projectile impacts nearby. That's why they were so dull, despite the gunshots. Disabled attaching of MRDS to CR75. Amount of blood loss from hemolytic reaction raised. Hemolytic? Lowered the illumination range of chem light and lights around a character at night. Lowered chance of jamming for pistols. I've never had, well, I guess I've had that before, but like recently I haven't had any. Oh crap, there's zombies nearby. We went all like Modern Warfare, Gillies in the Mist on this. Lower chance, still inventory button tooltips when switching between containers and places. Server browser, disable controls during connect. Other visual and functional improvements for inventory and radial. Woo! That's it, guys. We're finally done. Let's go find a place to relax. This has been a long one. Sorry it took so long. Sorry the gameplay wasn't more action-packed, but yeah, that's how it goes. Woo! Yeah, that was a lot of talking. I promise the other ones are more exciting, but we've got to be exact on this information, and I got to deliver the information quick as I can and give it to you pretty accurately. Just locking up after a long day's work. What if you could shoot through this glass? You probably could. Anyways, that's DayZ on Xbox. That's the update. And get ready for some more exciting things in the future.